Now to a contentious hearing on Capitol Hill today. Dr. Anthony Fauci, who helped lead the government's response to the COVID-19 pandemic, appearing before a Senate committee to testify on COVID. Fauci invoking his Fifth Amendment, and then his attorney ordered out of the hearing room. ABC's Olivia Rubin is following all of these developments from Washington.
Dr. Anthony Fauci called back to Washington today to testify before a Republican-led Senate committee about the COVID-19 pandemic. Fauci, though, declining to answer questions.
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer.
But Senator Rand Paul, who chairs the committee and has referred Fauci to the Justice Department for prosecution, grilling Fauci, excoriating his recommendations on lockdowns and masks.
The COVID lockdown, however, could never have been inflicted without you aiding and abetting the crime.
Dr. Fauci's personal lawyer escorted out of the hearing after trying to make a statement before the committee.
Security, please remove him from the room.
Now 85 years old, Fauci telling the committee he's testified or briefed congressional committees more than 200 times in his 38 years as the nation's top infectious disease expert. But he says this body is merely trying to incriminate him.
Given Senator Paul's obvious obsession with calling for my prosecution, his repeated slanderous comments about me, the only conclusion I can reach is that the sole reason he is calling me before this committee is to get me to say something, anything, that could vindicate his repeated public pledges that I end up, in his words, quote, behind bars.
Before the hearing, Senator Paul releasing more than 1,000 pages of Fauci's diary excerpts, which he says Fauci wrote in the pandemic early days. Fauci's diaries revealing his thoughts on the most likely origin of the outbreak. He's long believed, publicly and privately, that a, quote, natural spillover from an animal to a human is the most likely explanation. Paul, though, has argued the virus may have leaked from a lab.
And Dr. Fauci received a preemptive pardon from President Joe Biden last year on his way out of office over fears of political prosecution. In Washington, Olivia Rubin, ABC News.